Manchester United already have one of the world's best no-10s, but they could yet add another. SunSport has learned that Chelsea and England ace Cole Palmer would be open to a return to his boyhood city after 2.5 years away. Sign up for the Chelsea newsletter. Thank you. Cole Palmer is open to moving to Manchester UnitedCredit, Alamy. But how would the Chelsea playmaker fit in at Old Trafford, and what would it mean for Bruno Fernandes? Credit, Getty. Palmer, 23, moved from Manchester City to Chelsea in 2023, where he has become a world star. But the forward is not thought to be entirely settled in London and would welcome an offer from United. As a Wythenshawe lad and a childhood United fan, he returns back often but would not want to go to City on a transfer, leaving one option. For United, who have long been linked with a transfer for Palmer since his rise to prominence, first under Mauricio Pochettino and then Enzo Maresca, it creates a potential dream scenario. Read more on Man Utd. With Bruno Fernandes' long-term future at Old Trafford uncertain amid ongoing admiration and flirting from the Saudi Pro League, Palmer is an ideal replacement. He has scored 48 times in 108 appearances at Chelsea with 28 assists. 41 of those goals have come in the Premier League, mostly thanks to his mammoth 2023-24 breakout at Stamford Bridge. Palmer hit a wall last term and has struggled for fitness since playing at the Club World Cup over the summer, but still remains one of the most talented attackers around. Most read in football. Palmer has become one of the best players in the world since joining Chelsea. Best free bets and betting sign-up offers. Should United sign him, it would add another layer of quality to the squad, but how would he fit in? Here, SunSport goes through 3 possible ways Palmer could feature in a United 11. Palmer in the 10. Should Bruno leave, and United have an agreement with their current captain that he can leave for £57 million over the summer, then Palmer is a ready-made alternative. With 18 months left on Bruno's deal, plus a club option for another year, United's attack promises to continue changing. They have already signed Matheus Cunha, Benjamin Sesko, and Bryan Mbeumo, but Palmer would top the lot. For these Zais, we are going to presume United also buy a big-name midfielder to replace Casemiro. It could be anyone, but Carlos Baleba gets the nod here. If that doesn't work for you, then imagine it says Adam Wharton or Elliot Anderson. With Palmer playing in his preferred number 10 position and no Fernandes to worry about, he slots right in ahead of the double pivot in a 4-2-3-1. There is a decision over how to arrange Ahmad, Mbeumo, Cunha, and Sesko around him. Ahmad and Mbeumo can both play off either flank, although they prefer the right, whilst Cunha is also best behind a striker. For that reason, Sesko starts with Palmer in the hole. This team isn't going to be short of goals, that's for sure. Lamens, Dullet, Yoro, Martinez, Dorgu, Meno, Baleba, Ahmad, Palmer, Mbeumo, Sesko. If Bruno leaves, then Palmer would be the ideal replacement. Fernandes flips. But if Fernandes was to stay, then what if Palmer played alongside him? That is the stuff of creative and long-shot dreams. Palmer put up his best numbers when operating from the right wing under Poch at Chelsea, drifting inside and causing havoc. With Diogo Dalot outside him to provide width and Fernandes central, there are all sorts of avenues open for interplay and chemistry. Here, United get the best of Palmer and Fernandes whilst also balancing it with Mbeumo on the left, But that could equally be Amad or even Cunha if he was to come inside and let Dorgu bomb on. Most managers love to fill the 5 vertical attacking zones on a pitch, and there is no shortage of options with this lot together. Again, Mbeumo or Cunha could even feature up front if the false 9 was fancied. Lamens, Dullet, Euro, Martinez, Dorgu, Meno, Baliba, Palmer, Fernandes, Mbeumo, Sesko. Palmer and Fernandes could play together at Old Trafford. Christmas tree. This is a narrow 4-2-3-1 and pretty much just bunches all of United's attackers close together. Palmer is the natural one to go on the right of what could be seen as 3 no-10s. The Christmas tree formation, as it has been termed, would certainly suit quick, instinctive passing between the dynamic forces. There is the possibility of players switching positions and roaming around the field to pull opponents apart. Palmer has also played as a right-sided number 8 for Chelsea, morphing into a number 10. Recommended stories. Fernandes was pushed deeper to pull the strings under Ruben Amorim, and if United want to move any of the no-10s back to solidify in a 4-3-3, they would be able to, with Palmer and Cunha also able to cover. Lamens, Dullet, Euro, Martinez, Dorgu, Meno, Baliba, Palmer, Cunha, Fernandes, Mbeumo. This 11 would put all of United's most creative players in one team. Comments.